Education is the single most important job of the human race. From George Lucas. Why do we even need school? Every day we wake up and ask ourselves that same question. But we never realize the fact that some kids aren't as fortunate and don't get school. Everyone should have the opportunity to experience being able to have an education. In America, people take school for granted. I think that people need to be more informed on the situation about kids not being able to get the education that's needed. Some kids are not lucky enough to have school. Instead, they have to work. I know many people that didn't get school, and it affects them majorly in life today. Americans today find education only 23% fairly important and 6% not important at all. Also, people homeschool. But do they really homeschool, or do they just say that? Some parents say they homeschool their children, but actually they're too lazy to do that. For an example, my grandma would tell the school she was homeschooling my mom, but it turns out she really wasn't. And my mom suffers from that today. If you're homeschooled, your support system is not as good. Not everyone that homeschooled is like this, but a lot are. Would you want to be homeschooled? Some pros to homeschooling are being able to have a flexible curriculum, a good relationship with your family, and reduce of negative influence. There are also cons of homeschooling as well, like falling behind, accepting criticism, and is sometimes hard for parents to afford. If you go to a public school, you have a better chance for getting scholarships for college. Also, if you want to go to college, you need all the knowledge and education you can get before you go to college. Going to a public school influences the way you act as you become an adult. You have more academic opportunities if you go to a public school than if you're homeschooled. If you are homeschooled, you are more likely to judge people because you aren't used to the way that people act, because you're not around them as much as you would be in a public school. Do you see why school is important now? It can be stressful and it can be overwhelming and time-consuming, but it's important now and for your future to be bright. I have many reasons for thinking this, and I hope you agree with me. These were my reasons for thinking everyone should have the opportunity to experience school. Now, here is a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I hope this helped you.